Hi everyone, it's Crappy Kathy here, and welcome to Simple Stories Saturday. I will show you what I'm working with. Many of you know that I have a huge Irish box filled with mostly older Simple Stories stuff. I have some newer pages that I got in kits, but um, the wood grain that you'll see came from this sheet, which is from a collection called You Are Here, and I love it. It's a great collection. This is from Sweet Talk, which is a Valentine's Day collection. You'll see these triangles. The floral pattern here and all of the fussy cuts are from Hello Summer. I'm debating whether or not to use that word fun, so I'll keep it handy. And I may want to fussy cut some of those arrows. We'll see. Not sure. Let's work with what we have. I'm using a sketch today. It is sketch number 143 from Scrap a Sketch. It's in their Facebook group, Scrap a Sketch. And there's a new sketch out every week. So this is what I'm using for my design. I'm going to put that aside too. I have pulled some scraps. This is a scrap from a Snap paper pad, and this is the wood grain that I pulled from You Are There. I actually accidentally cut it, but I'm hoping that that cut doesn't show and that I can embellish over it. So let me put that aside. What I did here was I cut the floral paper first, and then I overlaid a scrap and cut this triangle piece. And when I cut that, it actually left me, from the piece I had, it left me with that. So it's all good. And I'm gonna do this. I'm using this black and white dotted paper background. That is from, what collection is that from? That's from that same Sweet Talk, the listen to me, Valentine's Day paper. Get that right on there. Okay, I didn't put that on straight. Let's get it right. Okay, there. I don't think that's exactly the right size, but it's a scrap and I kind of have to use it. I kind of have to. So let's put this, and I put the pink, the way that it was cut, the pink has to be on a different side here, and I kind of like that actually. Okay, now I'm going to put this here. I'm going to put it a little bit, I'm not going to cover as much of the triangles there. I'm going to kind of put it like this, more towards the middle of the page than in the original, because I'm not going to have a huge title block right there. So I've got some foam back here, and I've got things all kind of glued together. I just placed them and stuck some adhesive, and kind of that was it. I'm going to put that right there. And now, I'll show you what I'm planning to use as a title. And that's exactly the most perfect color. This is Bramble Fox. And I need to be sure that my glue is actually coming out. I had a little bit of an issue, something I was doing a while ago. Let's see. We'll do that right there. Now, I plan to take some of the vertical elements and run along the vertical elements being this pencil and this feather. So we'll see how well that works. Let me see. You know what I need to do is push that back a little further, and then I can put this here. I'm just going to put this on the back of that. I'm going to put it down first and then the pencil over it. And I'll have it kind of leaning off to the side. And we'll see how the pencil goes. Because this is a page about a silly dog, I figure I can make it a silly page. And let's see, I might slide it under there, and it kind of stuck, and I'm gonna just leave it. So there. Now, I have a rubber ducky. And a kitty cat. And a puppy dog. And I think I'm going to put them all on the page because, like I said, it's a silly page because it's about a silly dog. And when I say a silly page, the icons aren't necessarily going to make sense or relate to anything, and it's an excuse to kind of be a little whimsical. I guess that's what I'm trying to say there. The cat isn't quite under, it's not tucked under enough. It keeps coming up. I don't want to cover the little stripes there. Let's see. That works right there. And now I'm going to put foam behind the dog. This was on a day that James got his hair cut by Katie at her salon, and he took Reese with him, and Reese got played with the whole time James was getting Katie was working on James's hair. Like that. Okay, so that's kind of a cute little thing going on there. Let's see. I was going to do this camera, but it says Polaroid up at the top, and I want that to be seen when I use this, so I'm going to have to use it with a very plain background. So I'm not going to use it this time, and I'm going to use this. I'm going to put a little bit of foam behind that. I have a bicycle, and I know there's a a debate the other day on whether bicycles are how do you use bicycles, and I use bicycles on all kinds of pages that have absolutely nothing to do with bicycles. I'm thinking of using this one up here just as a I thought I'd put this house there and the bicycle riding there, but the scale of it says it might want to go down here. So I'm thinking I'll put it here, and then I'll put this house kind of off a little bit to the side here. And then I have these sunglasses and a donut. And I could do that. And then I have this circle that says today. And this wasn't today, it was day before yesterday. But, you know, I could have done the page day before yesterday. I have this little line of hearts that kind of was on the card with that. I have a an @ sign and a car sign, and then I have these Bramble Fox pieces. Okay, so that's all done. I'm gonna put this down. Let me get a little bit of glue. Okay. And I'm just going to kind of line that up right there. Let me get my tweezers and press it down on the ends. Okay, so that's done. I'm going to put some foam behind these wheels. Anyway, James got his hair cut at Katie's salon, and had Reese there with him, and Reese got to play with all the customers and all the stylists, and do that right there. And then afterwards, they went to Starbucks. And Reese was able to go into Starbucks, and James has her sitting up on a chair there, and I forget what he gets. I think he takes something. When he takes her to Starbucks, he takes something in. I'm going to put this house kind of just slightly behind the bicycle, and then I have this circle with a little car on it, and I have this car. Where should that go? I'm not sure. Let's forget about that for a moment, and let's work up here. Okay, I'm going to put some foam behind today, some foam behind the donut. It's kind of there's sort of a joke with these donuts. It's kind of, the kids had a sweet treat. I forget if it was donuts or cookies or something. Left them out on the kind of the kitchen bar countertop, and unfortunately, they also left the they also left the bench so that Reese could climb up. I don't think I need foam on the one side, so I'm going to double up the foam on the other side. And put some glue here. I'm doing that way. Okay, so that's there, and then I've got this. I'm gonna put a tiny bit of foam behind this. This could actually go here. And so I thought this was a great progression. You can kind of see a little bit of James's hair there, and Reese just the fringes on her face tend to get kind of dirty and stinky. So I'm gonna put this there, or just that kind of gets lost right there. With the car, that doesn't spark joy, so I'm gonna leave that off. I have arrows and hearts. I have to have my double hearts, so I'm gonna put them right over here by the title, because there's some space there. And okay, so there. And then I'm going to put these little scissors somewhere. Those could go right there, or there, or just right here. I'm going to spend way too much time. Okay, I didn't put any foam behind this. I'll do this and think about where this other stuff goes. Okay, here. Where do I want the scissors, guys? I have an arrow too that I probably don't need. I have a smaller one. Here. I think I'll use it there. I pulled it out fresh, so I haven't taken the backing off of it. And my come on. Can't get that off my fingers. Okay, I'm gonna do this. that right there. Okay. Now, scissors. I want to use these scissors. These scissors are going to be on this page. Darn it. Let me see where. I kind of like them here, except the it gets, I don't know, the top of the scissors are on the black roof and they don't show very well. So if I put them down, the bottom of them are on the bike, and that's okay. There, and that's gonna stick. I have a black arrow that could go somewhere over there, but I don't need it. I have the car, and it could go there down at the bottom. I kind of like that because I've got the arrow here and now the car. I'm trying to see if the car needs to be facing a certain way because I'd rather have it facing in. Okay, there. And then I have this little geotag, and it lends itself perfectly to right there. Okay, I think I'm done, guys. I will probably add a little bit of journaling, like with the date and a little bit of the story. Not sure where I'll put that. Probably in a little pocket in the back. So I thank you for watching, and happy Simple Stories Saturday. Be sure to check out all the others who are digging through their Simple Stories stash to make you some pretty pages today, and hopefully inspire you to dig into your own stash. I know you've got some. Thanks for watching. Bye.